and live presentation. Roll 1010 for more information and be a part of the village.
Total Praise, that's right, Total Praise, broadcasting live each and every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday morning from 9 a.m. until 12 noon. Fridays, 9 to 10:30 a.m. Sundays, 7 to 9 a.m. Your radio gospel angel.
Hi, this is Sister Hughes of Total Praise on...
Reach your leads anywhere, anytime with GetZot Connector. As a marketer, you're always looking for new and innovative ways to reach your audience. However, with so many devices and social media platforms available, it can be a challenge to connect with your leads and potential customers effectively. This is where GetZot Connector app comes in. With our all-in-one marketing solution, you can engage with your leads on any device and through various channels quickly and easily. Let's take a closer look at how GetZot Connector can help you connect with your customers, improve response rates, and grow your business. GetZot Connector is a full-featured mobile app that connects you with your leads and customers through various channels like Phone Connect, voicemail drops, SMS, MMS, emails, and Facebook Messenger. This means you can engage with them on any device and through multiple channels, which is essential to effectively reach your audience in today's digital landscape. One of the best things about GetZot Connector is that it allows you to create multi-channel campaigns that are tailored to the specific needs of each subscriber. Your own AI bot to easily craft messages that resonate with your audience and increase response rates. Whether it's using Phone Connect to follow up with a lead, sending a personalized text message or email, or chatting with your customers on Facebook Messenger, GetZot Connector makes it easy to connect with your audience on multiple fronts. GetZot Connector also includes powerful data analysis tools that help you track user engagement, measure how your campaigns are performing, and get insights on what content resonates with your audience. This gives you the valuable data you need to tweak your campaigns so that they're even more effective in the future. Some common questions and objections we hear about GetZot Connector include: Question: Is it easy to use? GetZot Connector is designed with ease of use in mind. Our app is user-friendly and intuitive, and our team is always available to help with any questions you may have. Question: Is GetZot Connector expensive? Our pricing plans are reasonable and flexible, making it easy for businesses of all sizes to use our platform. Question: Do I need any technical skills to use GetZot Connector? Not at all. Our platform is designed to be simple and easy to use, even for those without any technical skills. In today's fast-paced digital world, it's more important than ever to connect with your audience on multiple devices and through multiple channels. With GetZot Connector, you can engage with your leads and customers on any device, whether it's through Phone Connect, voicemail drops, SMS, MMS, emails, or Facebook Messenger. This means you can offer a personalized, tailored experience that resonates with your audience, increasing response rates and help you grow your business. If you haven't already, sign up today and start creating powerful multi-channel campaigns with ease.
Are you missing calls from customers? Missed call text back is the perfect solution for busy business owners who can't always answer their phone quickly. We'll instantly text back a response to anyone who has called and received no answer, so you don't lose out on potential leads or customer inquiries. With our service, you'll never have to worry again about valuable leads slipping through your fingers. All of your missed calls will get an immediate response, meaning more conversions and higher customer retention rates. Plus, this automated process takes no time at all for you. Just turn it on and forget about it. Sign up now to start using missed call text back today.
Williamsburg. Good morning, Tampa Bay. Good morning, the entire world. You are listening to the voice of the people, 99.1 FM, WUJM, 99 Jamesburg, Terra Festa Radio. Call in and join us. We have a fantastic show. Hey, 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 the gang's all here. We got Dream the Jeweler, King Jab, and myself, the Professor. One, you know me, man, the intellectual gangster. We're on our thing doing it. Call in and join us. WUJM 99.1, 727-637-2416. That's 727-637-2416. King Jab, the voice of the people, and King Jab is the voice of the people. King Jab, what you got for us today, brother?
Hey man, shout out to our I'm screaming, my bad. Shout out to our bring my level down. Our neighbor right here, our counterpart neighbor to the radio station, right? They have a political sign in their yard, you know, it's red, white, and blue, but the sign says Wu-Tang is forever. And I agree with them 100%, dog.
Oh man.
It's right here now. I ride by it every time like Wu-Tang is forever. So shout out to our neighbor, man. What's going on, man? How y'all doing today?
Good morning. Good morning.
Good, man. I spent it with my favorite person in the whole wide world. That's my wife. I'm in the house, man. Yeah, that wasn't nothing major. I ain't really, you know, get drunk or none of that stuff, man. I'm chilling, man. I'm getting ready to work. This is my work season. We got so much stuff on the cusp, so much work I gotta do on top of what I gotta do. So, you know, I really took that day to just rest, bro. I was actually 4-hour nap yesterday.
Rest is so important, King. Especially when you're a busy man like you, man who has so many hats.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Dream the Jeweler.
Dream.
It's been a trial, man. But you know what? I'm back. I'm here for now. I'm ready to cook. Let's cook.
So what's been trivial about your last year, brother? I see the hair growing out.
Yeah, I'm trying to restart my dread journey. But I mean, from starting jewelry school to starting producing, I mean, I have a lot of stuff going on right now in my own personal ventures that, you know, I think this about to be the year.
Hey man, listen.
I think y'all finna hear my name a little bit more. That's all.
Oh, okay. Yeah, say that a little bit loud.
I think y'all finna hear my name.
All right, hey man, I listen. I only bought one piece of jewelry during my venture. I don't really wear chains. One piece of jewelry, and the feds took it, and I would like for you to replace it for me.
All right. What's that?
I had a rosary, all baby blue diamond.
Are you speaking our language? Here, not
Okay.
King Jab.
So, yeah, think about that.
I'm listening.
My goodness. Did they ever give a whereabouts or where it could be? Or did they consider it an illicit game?
I think they sold it along with my homeboy Bert that the pastor be driving out with all the music in it. Y'all hear it? Bro, okay. They sold it at the St. Pete Police Department, sold that stuff. My homeboy had the Vert. The Vert had $30,000 worth of music in it, man. The pastor still driving the Vert. Like a pastor has this car right now today, I think. It's Till on Till, the same convertible that Lil Flip copied for his video. Cause my homeboy wouldn't sell him his, so for that Sunshine video, he went and copied old Vert. Till Vert, Till hat.
Reb, did you get 10% of that to the congregation? Or did you just drive that thing, man, and you just pushing it right now? Reb, we gotta give
Reb sitting on a good $75,000 car right now, man.
Reb, give some tithes and offering on that whip, man, that you're riding on. Come on now, don't do them like that. King Jab, that's a beautiful piece, man. You know, we diamond people. Like we love diamond people, man, and that baby blue fancy. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I got it built. Actually, I'm gonna mess you up with this one.
Okay.
It was designed by Genie Boy. He just didn't build it.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Listen,
Nice.
that's a
Baby
hustle.
boy had me buying pointers back then, dog.
Hey, that's a hustle, brother.
Yeah,
that is
my
a
brother,
hustle.
man. Shout out to the OG, man.
And King Jab, one thing that we spoke about before we got Dream launched on this journey into the world of jewelry is representation.
Mm-hmm.
Is that we got to be in the room where it happens, right?
Absolutely.
And it's always good to have us in there. And with this joker right here, his dang on heritage is so mixed that he get in there. They don't know if they're looking at a Hindu. They don't know if they're looking at an Arab. He got a long Arabic name. They don't know what they're looking at. They
That's
just
good.
know, yeah, and he can fit in, man. So that's a direction, King Jab, that we can continue to brainstorm on it. But I want to steer more young people in because that gets wealth from the ground, man. And when you
Yeah.
get it from the ground, you know how it is.
Hey, man, we got a book of the day.
We have a book of the day, big brother.
Let's do it, man. I'm gonna have a seat for a minute. I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna sit back.
Last week you made a wise and timely mention of the case with Chairman Omali Yeshitela and the Uhuru Three, Penny Hess and Jesse Neville. And you know, one of the worst things about our people, when I say our people, I mean the people, all people, particularly the working class, is that we leave our dead on the battlefield to be picked by the buzzers. We forget people who have been locked away in prison houses and who are locked away illegally in prison houses. So I always am on the horn saying, free Imam Jamil Al-Amin, free Mumia Abu Jamal, and all political
I
prisoners.
heard somebody talking about. I don't know if they were talking about Biden was talking about pardoning them or they presented them for a pardon from Biden. Go ahead.
I
Brother.
think if Hunter Biden, who is a crackhead chameleon,
There's nothing wrong with crackheads, man.
no, not at all.
I mean, especially if you're a 90s 2000 crackhead, we could get a lot of stuff done with them people. Proceed. I don't know about the new crackhead.
but crackhead war criminals is what Hunter Biden was. But he definitely got the pardon before they could even bring the gavel down quick enough. He was pardoned by his father. I say that to say that Imam Jamil Al-Amin is innocent of the crimes of which he's been accused. He's innocent of the crimes of which he was convicted, and he has been literally rotting in ADX Supermax since, I believe, the year 2002. But the book that I'm for today is a book of his. It's called Revolution by the Book. Imam Jamil Al-Amin.
I might stop you.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, brother.
22 years of Supermax.
22 years of Supermax. Now, King
You don't even
Jab.
have human contact in Supermax, bro.
Right. King
You don't
Jab.
even get to read your mail.
Brother, listen to why they put him in Supermax. Because when they had him in a regular prison, federal prison penitentiary, he was on the 23-1. That 1 hour that he got out, he converted 2 prison guards and a skinhead to Islam. And when they did that, they literally put him under the Supermax. He doesn't get sunlight. He never sees sunlight. And
Yeah, right. Supermax.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
so lockdown, where they put the most dangerous individuals. And Imam Jamil Al-Amin is not only exonerated by physical evidence because the blood that was supposed to be his that was found on the scene was not his. He was never shot. He was never wounded in the gunfight that occurred between Fulton County deputies and another individual. But the individual who committed the crimes admitted to committing the crimes. His DNA matched the DNA found on the scene, and they still put Imam Jamil Al-Amin behind bars because they wanted to get Rap Brown. Not Imam Jamil, they wanted Rap Brown, and they never let off. Well, the book Revolution by the Book by Imam Jamil Al-Amin stresses that the real revolution begins within us upon recognizing the sovereignty and the preeminence of God as creator and Lord. This produces a radical and fundamental change that frees our minds and allows us to perceive and accept divine authority. The results are reunification of the temporal and the submission to God's universal, timeless truth. In the late 1960s, he was known as H. Rap Brown, chairman of the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee, SNCC, of which Omali Yeshitela was also an organizer. He was also a member of SNCC. He was the Minister of Justice for the Black Panther Party, and he was on the FBI's most wanted list. Today, he's Imam Jamil Al-Amin, a devoted Muslim dedicated to the principles of the Holy Quran and the traditions of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Imam Al-Amin, the youngest of 3 children, was born in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, 1943. His father worked as a laborer for Esso Standard Oil, and his mother taught children at an orphanage. He's 6'5" tall. King Jab, the individual that was identified at the scene where Imam Jamil was supposed to have participated in a violence against these Fulton County sheriffs, was 5'8". Imam Jamil is 6'5" tall. Well, he was given the name Hubert Gerard Brown, but the streets named him Rap. He has a scathing dexterity with language, combining profound intellect with blunt coarseness. We played the dozens like white folks play Scrabble, a mean game where you try to totally destroy somebody else's with words. Influenced by many writers and committed to the struggle for African people in America for freedom and all over the world, the 19-year-old H. Rap Brown found Howard University inspiring and motivating. He attended Southern University for a while, but spent summers with his brother who attended Howard. Brown's boldness and commitment were recognized by the SNCC leadership. He confronted the political establishment with fearless verbal assaults that moved and inspired. He helped break the spell which slavery and segregation had cast over American Africans who held white leaders in awe and reverence and couldn't respect their own reflection. At 23, he was elected chairman of SNCC, succeeding Stokely Carmichael, the late Kwame Ture, who actually led a march, a freedom march in St. Petersburg for the freedom of Omali Isha Taylor when he tore down the mural down City Hall. Individuals don't give our area what it deserves. But just like Malcolm X, Rap found reawakening while he was locked away in prison holes. He said it became evident that to accomplish the things that we had talked about in the struggle, you would need to practice. Allah says he does not change the condition of a people until they change what is in themselves. This is what Islam does, and it points out the right from wrong. It points out truth from falsehood. Allah has allowed me, so says Imam Jamil, to understand that it is not race or color that is the issue. The only important thing is the word of Allah. This book gives us a detailed look into the spiritual views of the unjustly incarcerated Muslim leader and is recommended for anyone interested in human rights. It's a summary of the tenets of Islam for African American people, African people, and perspective, a valuable text for any who wish to adopt the religion of Islam, and an excellent introduction to the teachings of Islam for non-Muslims and revolutionaries. The book is called Revolution by the Book. It is 197 pages by Imam Jamil Abdullah Al-Amin. Very briefly, King Jab, can I mention how the human rights push and demand for Imam Jamil Al-Amin to get the critical medical attention that he needs from being locked away in over 2 decades in the dark? If you would call the number 520-633-5000, then dial 0 for operator and take action and ask, demand, have the same push that you have for Gaza, that Imam Jamil Al-Amin, H. Rap Brown, be freed and allowed to have the medical critical medical attention that he needs in order to survive. Let's not bury Rap.
Get that number again, bro.
Yes, sir. 520-663-5000. Call the prison authorities and demand that he be allowed a medical transfer. Everyone, get to your phones. Allow your humanity to drive you. 520-663-5000. Free Imam Jamil Al-Amin and all political prisoners.
Yeah, they need to get him to Springfield. That's the medical facility.
Yes, sir.
He just needs some sunlight, bro. That's inhumane, bro.
Yeah.
That's completely inhumane, man, to have somebody in that. It doesn't matter what type of charge you have.
Yes, sir.
If it's supposed to be rehabilitation, to put someone in a place where they can't see the sun for 20 plus years is inhumane. If y'all want to debate me on that, let's do it. Man, okay. Pivot on me, right? The fog the other night, right? You know, TikTok went crazy because people were showing how the fall wasn't fogging. It was just like, look like dandruff. It looked like frosted flakes.
Yes, sir.
It looked like dandruff. So I'm like, okay, this weird. Because I seen the fall, but I ain't seen it in that. So, you know, I always feel like people tell on themselves.
Mm-hmm.
It was fall the other day. Today we have a Florida air quality alert in effect throughout tonight that residents advised to take precautions. Residents across Hillsborough and Pinellas County are under air quality alert throughout Wednesday night due to elevated fine particle levels. The Environmental Protection Commission of Hillsborough warned that suggestive groups, including the elderly, those like myself with respiratory conditions, should limit outdoor activities and minimize exposure. They always tell on themselves, y'all.
Yes, sir.
We'll have elevated particle levels in the form of dust.
Somebody that was out there in the fog.
Ooh. Did you breathe it in?
Yeah, it was thick too. Some weird looking kids.
Oh Lord. Oh man.
He just did your grandkids.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
They come out with
I
a
see what
third.
you're
They
talking
come out
about.
with a third
This
eye.
dude here tough, man. I see what
He
you're talking about.
cold blooded,
man.
ain't he? He cold blooded, ain't he?
Tough, man. Hey, man. So, on my quick version of "Hey, look at me, I'm stupid." Yeah, quick one. Hey, look at me, I'm stupid. 23 people arrested for DUI in Hillsborough on New Year's Eve sting operation.
Only 23? That's got to be a record of some sort.
It shouldn't have been one.
Yeah.
If you know the people out there, they have free Ubers on New Year. Like you don't have to pay. Like the rides is free. You know you're going to get lit. It shouldn't have been one, bro. Like people have put so many things in place for you not to go out there and drink. Then you got to really, really think about it. This is New Year. You ain't got to really be drunk. Well, you got one drink in you, they might DUI you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real, because it's just we make an example. So for those, hey, look at me, I'm stupid.
Particularly smart individuals. That's what we're gonna call them.
Hey man, I call them intellectually elevated, man. You know what I mean? Some people just smarter than us, brother. So we gonna leave it at that. Oh man.
That's something else, man.
So I seen this. You know who Tokyo Jets is, bro?
I've heard the name before.
You heard the name?
Yeah.
Man, shout out to Shaquille Griffin.
Oh yeah.
Man, Quill just bought Tokyo a big rock. You didn't know that, did you?
I mean,
Minnesota Vikings cornerback Shaquille Griffin from St. Pete just brought Tokyo Jets a big engagement ring. Talking about clearly show that in NFL money bigger than that rap money.
Yeah.
Because she was that the ring's very nice, man. Shout out to Twins, man. Shout out to what y'all do for the community.
How old is Shaq? How old is he?
He touching in on 30.
Okay.
29, yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, they touching in on 30.
She's 30.
Yeah, all them boys on the same team.
All right. Outstanding. Well, man, congratulations. You know, love is a beautiful thing, man.
Look at you. You don't want to find out how old she was.
That's the only thing you're going to say was listen.
Congrats to Shaquille and congrats to Shaquem, too. I don't know if y'all been hearing the news, but Shaquem Griffin has been noticed as the ambassador for UCF's Big 12.
That's the Queen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Hey man, shout out to him too, man. Hey, it's one thing about them young men, bro. When you see them, like it don't matter how they interact with you, but when you see them, they always happy. They don't have a bad attitude and stuff like that about life. You know what I mean? So shout out to them young men.
They all got the same smile.
Yeah, like and that means a lot. Like they ain't up here. You know what I mean? When you see them, like they laughing, kicking it, kooky, you know what I mean? So shout out to them young men. I see that, man.
Yeah, King Jeb, I had to check the age because there's a pandemic of old heads that are making moves on young successful men to acquire or expropriate their resources. So I just want to make sure my brothers are right.
So
now, they
I
like
hope
he would
that this
counsel.
is a viable slingshot into my segment. I'm just
Okay,
gonna put that
I
out
got
there.
you. I'm quiet.
What's your
I just really quickly wanted to talk about the biggest winners and losers from out the college football playoffs this week.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought we were gonna talk about work wise, but go. Proceed.
Hey, here we go. Here we go.
Quickly.
All right. No, you don't get a chance to be fair.
Getting on younger, successful men.
Okay.
I wanted
All
to
right.
talk about the biggest winners and the biggest loser. The
Go ahead.
biggest
Okay.
winner and the biggest loser from out of. So the biggest winner, I got to give it to Ohio State.
Okay.
Everybody had written them off. Ryan Day was a I can't say that word, but they had written them off. Will Howard went out there, went 17 for 26, 319 yards and 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, in a 41-21 beatdown over the undefeated Oregon Ducks. They came into it with I believe it was a 75% chance to lose the game.
Mhm.
Did you call that? You called that, didn't you?
Yeah, I like that. So listen, let me tell you why. That boy Jeremiah Smith, right?
Jeremiah Smith is.
You know,
They do it every year.
he came to Lakewood with Chaminade and showed me that he was him then.
Mm-hmm.
We played against him. Like when Chaminade came up here, he was on that team.
Mm-hmm.
And that boy, listen, he went out there and did his thing, bro. He really, he's only a freshman. And he really, bro, is in his bag. Tough
7
kid, man.
receptions, 187 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
Okay.
Now,
yeah.
Now, while we was on that previous topic, the reason why I wanted to catapult is because the biggest losers I had this year, this bowl game week, has to go to the Colorado Buffaloes.
Mm-hmm.
Easy.
Here we go with
The
this.
Colorado Buffaloes might, in my opinion, and I might just sound like a hater, I might just sound the most overrated team in college football.
I second it.
They are 9-4. Shadua Sanders.
I'm going to disagree with that.
Okay. I mean, that's cool.
I can go Sandy
Because there's also Miami.
who was that? San Diego State? What team that is Genty played for?
Boise State. Boise State.
Boise State was mad overrated. And
So
it
the
was shown.
overration is high.
The
First bowl games, all them boys was the over. Yes, go ahead, proceed, my brother.
overration has been added to the inventory.
Yeah,
I can
thank
dig it. I can dig it.
Shadua Sanders went out there 16 for 23, 208 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. If I had to do a
You got
scouting
little famous
assessment,
out there.
he would be most comparable to Jameis Winston.
That's it.
Hey, don't compare Shadua to James, bro.
The 2 touchdowns that they had came from Travis Hunter with 4 receptions and 106 yards. But
Did travel tunnel? Did he travel with his testicles, or were they screwed off and left at home?
they were left with that man that she took a picture with.
It's Colin. Listen, it's the voice of the people, y'all. It's Colin, the voice of the people. It's his big boy radio, y'all. Keep going.
They were with his social media accounts when he deleted them. Shadua Sanders, I believe from this game, might have just tanked his number 1 overall pick.
Which he shouldn't have ever been the number 1 overall pick, in my humble opinion. Go ahead, continue.
He's not the
Dream
best.
Drew.
He's not the number 1 pick.
He's not the number 1 quarterback. But continue, Dream with Drew. I apologize.
No. You're good. It's all good. But to go out there, talk all this trash about BYU, They not say a single thing back, and to throw 2 interceptions. One of them almost a pick. One of them should have been a pick 6. And for your biggest target to only have what 2 touchdowns, 106 yards
That's all 4 receptions, right?
off of 4 receptions.
Those are big plays. Those are big play receptions. He got behind the defense, and
Oh, that 1 touchdown.
King Jab. They might have given us the formula for how to shut down Travis Hunter.
How would you do that? How you shut him down? He had 2 touchdowns.
Keep him off the plane. Because
I thought that's what he was talking about with the biggest loser. I thought the biggest loser was gonna be that girl, but I didn't know. I wasn't even prepared to really talk about football. But
I just wanted to bring that up because we had all this hype around what was going to happen. Oh, this was a rematch of the Big 12 championship. This is what it really should have been. And then for them to come out and show like that, for Shedeur to single-handedly tank his season, maybe tank his draft, he might fall to like number 5 or something.
and he looked like he was grabbing the back of his knee. I don't know if you saw that.
so
At the end of the draft, at the
at
end of the game.
First and foremost, let me drop 2 jewels.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Only thing that can beat the talent and athleticism of our predominantly black team is what? Well-disciplined white boys.
Is that not what we said when we were watching the
Navy
game?
right
There
now.
is no
Navy
more-
has no stars on their team. You never hear a 3-star, 2-star.
There is
I'm
no
finna go to
more
Navy.
of a disciplined white team than the BYU Cougars.
Exactly. We can't even.
True,
I
man.
can't even say this online. I can't even have work wives. You can't even have a work wife with BYU, brother.
Hey, here we go.
Harvey
Here we go.
Keene.
All right. So while we've been
Hold on, no,
that-
we're not talking about work wives.
they pulled a Barry Sanders juke move. And listen, my son is very wily. I've seen him do jujitsu. He hard to pin down because he real slick and smooth and get out of this. But King Jab is absolutely firm on the idea that one of the reasons why my son, Dream the Jeweler, is so punctual at work, works so well, and does such a good job when he's
Uniform
there.
clean.
Uniform pressed, does such a good job when he's there. Show up like SpongeBob SquarePants is because he is harboring a secret and clandestine work wife that we don't know anything about yet. But we gonna crack the code, King Jab. We will find Dream's work wife. Because like I said, I done narrowed it down to a few people. Just don't mess up my apple pie plug.
Hey,
That's
listen.
all I'm saying.
What they call in Africa, what is called jewelry, where you gotta get the goats and
The
stuff.
dowry. The dowry.
Cause see, right now,
Get the dowry.
I gotta make an OG call in my family. I just seen my little niece up there that got married to African. I'm like, oh,
You didn't get.
hey, where my goat?
You ain't get.
Wait.
I can't do with this, man.
What if you don't get? I want my livestock, brother. Why you gonna come over here and get in the? Bro, that's crazy you said that. 'Cause I'm calling. Yes, I'm everybody daddy. I'm calling to check in on that.
All right. Let's move on from
man.
Manti Travis right here.
Okay, so listen, Dream. Listen, bro. So this is my next assessment.
Yeah.
Last year, Caleb Williams, that dude, Jaden Daniels. Everybody took Caleb Williams over Jaden Daniels, right?
Mm-hmm.
My assessment is Shedor's going to do better in his first season than Cam Ward.
I don't think so. I beg to differ.
I
Hey, where's your
vehemently
team?
disagree.
Hey,
Because
man,
you want him on the
it's locked.
No,
It's-
I do. I selfishly do want Cam Ward on the Raiders, but Cam Ward does something that Shedeur Sanders obviously cannot. First off, Shedeur Sanders was sacked 90 times in the last 2 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Shedeur
ridiculous.
Sanders is the most sacked quarterback in college football history.
And he does not. That's because he don't throw away the ball, Jab. He tries to extend plays. He tries way too hard to extend plays, and he does not know how to throw the ball out of bounds. Cam Ward does. Cam Ward don't take the hits. Cam Ward, I feel like, has a better arm. I just think he's just a better quarterback.
Oh,
We'll see.
man.
We'll
Raiders
see.
got the number 8 pick.
Yeah, they gonna get Jeff Rowe Jenkins.
Let this man go.
Carson Beck. Carson Beck.
And then number 8 to the Raiders, Jeff Rowe. Long snapper.
Yeah, from Louisiana Presbyterian.
BYU.
Las Vegas Raiders.
That's cold blooded.
So who you think gonna win the national championship, man?
Ohio State.
Ohio State. From what I see, I'm gonna have to go Ohio State also.
I mean, I don't think Texas, especially with how they played against Georgia, I don't think that they're on a. I don't.
How they played last night? They had a 24-3 lead.
I
That game went to overtime. They were up 24-3.
Yes, but it was Arizona State that was playing.
But they were up. If you up 24-3 after the half,
that's what I'm saying.
Come on, man. You don't. They let
They almost
the
choked on the cupcake.
well-disciplined Scatterbo went scattered on it.
Yeah, Scatterbo.
He just put himself as the number 1 running back on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, he put himself. He gonna be the first running back go now.
Okay, so the 5 teams right now that are in the race because the Sugar Bowl got delayed because of terrorist attacks. But so we have Ohio State, Texas, Penn State, and whoever's the winner between Notre Dame and Georgia. I do not see Notre Dame, Georgia, or Penn State winning the national championship.
Got a question for you, King Jail. And I asked this to Dream and pose it in my own household watching the Penn State game. But technically, should I be rooting for Penn State since they published my work? Should I go with them because I got a dog in the fight because Penn State got me my my publication from last year?
Of course.
All right.
Who they playing against?
Georgia. They're going to play against whoever's the winner between Notre Dame and Georgia.
Oh man, I got family that teach at Notre Dame.
I think Penn State gonna come up out of that one.
What should we do? What should we do?
Man.
It's the quandary.
Man, who gonna win?
I got a $44 wager on it.
Oh,
wow.
Cold blooded. Oh, he strikes back.
Yeah. Wow. What about the Super Bowl?
Super Bowl, I think Kansas City.
He got the Bucks taking it.
I think that the Bucks have a real opportunity of making it there, but I don't think that we're winning it. I don't think that we.
I think the Bucks might knock off Detroit,
Yeah.
but it's gonna be hard that next round.
I think we're gonna knock off Philly, and then maybe lose to Detroit like we did last year.
Hey man, Philly can't push with Vita there, boy. It's gonna be some. Listen,
Philly's.
I don't know, man. The Bucks is the Bucks and in Cincinnati.
Oh, Bengals Bucks Super Bowl.
It's kind of crazy. Them the two wild. Them the two teams that I see. Boy, you might not want to play them two, boy.
Yeah.
Might play spoilers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Kansas City ain't gonna win the Super Bowl this year, bro.
I doubt it. I mean,
their offense is they're gonna have to they're gonna have to put up some offense. Travis Kelce has tailor-made his way up the hell up out of there.
Yeah.
Cause he ain't. Hey man, listen. Hey, it be the value of people.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to my nephew because his decision was he was ready to be used in a way that would be helpful to the offense. And without him running at 6'4", a 4'2", 40 straight up the field, the pull double coverage off of Travis Kelce, you see what his numbers look like.
Yeah.
Because Xavier Worthy can do it. Yeah, he fast as hell, but you only 5 foot.
Well,
you only 5'8".
Keeping in the theme of a tall nephew who wanted to be used and wanted to be used more, we got to give a big, huge congratulations to my nephew, Shamar Rigby, a new Oklahoma State Cowboy, who's going to be out west.
Following in the tracks of Tyreek Hill, Dez Bryant, and I mean, like, that's an amazing.
Whoa! How you gonna just okay? You talking about receivers,
yes,
okay? Because you can't mention Oklahoma State without mentioning number 21, Barry Sanders, the greatest running back in my opinion of all time. But we'll back away. But we got our cowboy hats ready, man. We got our boots ready.
Yeah,
just buy a jersey.
We going to be bumping the boozy bucket.
And so you right along with the
That's how we
this
doing
is
it,
part,
baby.
you part of the problem,
That's
bro.
how we
Like,
doing
you
it, baby.
okay.
Got the belt buckle, King
Let
Jab.
me know that, bro. You part of the problem
I
right
showed
now.
King Jab I found a teal suede Stetson with ivory snakeskin around the banding, man. That thing was so sharp. King Jab said, man, just buy
Go get those
a jersey, bro.
We finna
go
turn.
get those Mexican stompers that looking good
Yo, with the long,
with the steel. You know exactly what
I know what you're talking about with the long toe. Hey, that's the
Hey.
ranchero and the
Hey, buddy,
vaquero.
you go out there.
Listen,
Let me
I'm
stop.
doing it, baby. It's
We finna-
cowboy time.
Hey, man,
We
let's
about to turn Stillwater into Ocala.
I thought we might have lost that. We might have lost that.
No, we're gonna turn this thing into Dade City, boy. It's baby to be the Cow Palace. Don't even worry about it. Know what I'm saying?
That's how we doing it. Belt buckles and all, man. Congratulations,
sir.
though, to him and his family, man, to his mom and his dads and the way they work together, man. Congratulations.
Shout out to the Cow Palace, man. That was the first club I seen it with women with no shoes on, and it was all right.
It was in San Antonio, Florida jail. Right outside.
Right in
Dade
Dade City,
Right
dog.
outside Dade City.
right up the road. It's like, wow.
Right
Hey,
on.
man, did you pull up the article I asked you about, right?
Yeah, I did. I was able to find it. I think we'll get it to Dream the Jeweler to put it in to the chat. And it is the Melrose Lead study that was done, USF Melrose Lead study that was done by Crystal McClendon and Christine Davies. And they really, really, really rocked it, man. King Jab, explain though, very, very brief station break, 99.1 FM, WJM, 99 Jams, the Bird Care Festa Radio. Call in and join us, 727-637-2416. King Jab, explain to us why it is important right now and what the people should know when it comes down to the quality of the soil that we break in this modern expansion.
So, all right, man, listen. I don't know why I've been sent here to be the conflict. As I teach conflict resolution.
Yes, sir.
And I can teach this because I'm the conflict. Why I'm the conflict? Because I'm just gonna say, like, it's only so much stupid stuff you can do before we just call you stupid.
Mm.
And then your level of education, your stature in the community, your age, none of that has nothing to do with you being stupid.
Go ahead.
Article, when did this article come out, bro?
2019.
In 2019, my brother's wife did an article on the soil over here across from the what's that? The Manhattan Casino
Just the general
in that
area,
general
right?
area.
Mhm.
So she did the study on the soil toxic.
Yes, sir. Most definitely.
So we go as a community. This is one of the things I say. I challenge people to come tell them what did we get as a community in the last 10 fiscal years. Because that way I don't put it on one person, one city council, or one mayor, none of that. I'm going 10 fiscal years. All of y'all have something to do with it.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
So one of the things that we did get was this toxic land over here. They gave us that. They took the Manhattan Casino back, but they gave us the toxic land. And I think this was after the motorcycle people backed out.
Yeah. And it was a brown
Because they
field
wasn't
deed.
even really giving to us. Then they backed out. Then they came back and gave it to us,
Yes,
right?
sir. It was impaired and it was a brownfield then, marked by the EPA and the FDLE. Not the FDLE, the FDEP, Florida Department of Environmental Protection, and the all of the surveys done showed that it was a brownfield, King Jab.
So, if we knew this in 2009, we're going to get this soil. We know the soil bad.
2019.
2019. I'm asking, hey, y'all know this soil bad. The response I'm getting is we're going to build affordable housing. It was supposed to be concrete based. They were supposed to do retail at the bottom and the living up top to try to keep people from getting contaminated. Man, shout out to Dan. Dan Saronin said a post yesterday showing that they got prefab wooden structures going up over there on its toxic soil on 6-inch slabs of concrete. So now I'm going to say this is going beyond y'all trying to make use or make plays or just doing stupid stuff. Y'all are trying to kill people, bro.
Bruh, come on.
Trying to kill people, kids go play in this dirt, bro.
That's the truth.
What's wrong with y'all, man?
That's the truth.
The
And
kids go outside and play in this dirt, man.
yeah, and even with proper remediation, there's still a danger, King Jab. I have a really good friend of mine who was one of the lead architects on the rebuilding of Melrose Elementary. She was pregnant. They pulled her off. They pulled her off because of the cadmium and the iridium and the lead that they were pulling out, because for so many years, this was the dumping ground for the industrial motion of St. Petersburg. They dumped on the black neighborhoods. Literally toxic waste was dumped. That's why when people say, yeah, it came out of there, everybody from there was crazy. Everybody from there was crazy. Well, yeah, a lot of individuals were exposed, radiation, lead poisoning, and manganese and the like. So I just wanted to, drive that home, King Jab.
Let it be known that iridium and cadmium and lead are the three main contaminants still found in Chernobyl.
Yeah.
Hey, man, but the thing about it is, our leadership want to put us over there.
Come on now.
All the sky rises y'all could have built and let the art district, y'all want to put us. Come on, man. We can't kill our own people for their entertainment purposes, bro.
Say that again, King Jab, please.
Cannot kill our own people for their entertainment purposes. They sit back and watch, hey, what you say, 3 legs? But yeah, that's crazy, bro. This is going to be, crazy, man. So, hey, man, maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I don't. I mean, sometimes I self-evaluate on stuff. Maybe it's just me. But I don't want none of my grandkids going over to y'all highs if it's over there in the toxic soil. We ain't gonna play in this dirt. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. And that's been the history of King Jab. It's a really good book that was written by it called The Poison City. It was about Flint and America's urban tragedy.
Who still ain't got no good water.
Flint still does not have clean water. We got self-driving vehicles, and Flint still don't have clean water.
We got self-driving drones.
Go ahead now. Yes, sir. Indeed. The book is called The Poison City, and it was actually slated to be Book of the Day if Revolution didn't win out. But King Jab, this is a problem that you find in urban America, particularly in Black urban America, particularly in the Black North, more than the rural South. And that is the displacement of the communities has always placed Black, poor, and indigenous people in the worst areas environmentally. And now they're starting to pull lithium and uranium from beneath indigenous American reservations out west.
Bro, listen. Because it's starting to bother me mentally, bro. And as we sit here and think about it, I'm listening to you, bro. I'm kind of starting to boil a little bit because it's too many highly intelligent people involved with this project to say that let's settle to put some prefab homes on this toxic soil. And this is the major problem that we have in our community amongst our people and why we can't get no ground and why y'all wonder why people won't even take the time to go vote or to even participate.
Mm-hmm.
It's because the ones that are in position do things like this.
Yes, sir. King Jab.
This is the I voted Democratic.
Mhm.
I can disclose that now.
Mhm.
But it's the reason why y'all lost. It's the exact reason why y'all lost, because y'all promise things and y'all come back and do the exact opposite. Then the plays y'all make seem more idiotic than what a damn idiot is doing. If you making plays that's dumber than what if you think, bro, if a person can sit here and say, I think Trump will make a better play than you, then what type of plays are you making?
Come on.
Not only that, but when when people talk about, oh, Trump's gonna go and undo all of this stuff that Biden did, what did Biden do?
What did
the Democrats do that's there for Trump to overwrite?
I think they do well for their people. I think the people that are black that scream Democrat and run on Democratic platforms do F- poor for our people. The white they do great for their people. Biden does great for their people.
Mm-hmm.
But if you sit in a seat and you're a Democrat and you black, bro, y'all plays have been this.
Yeah.
And it's going on around the country.
King Jab, you work in conflict resolution.
Yeah.
And you work very closely with individuals who have been in situations where they've needed conflict resolution. I'm a dialectical and historical materialist, meaning that I believe that matter is the primary state of everything, and everything comes from matter, even things that are considered immaterial like behavior. King Jab, on April 1st, 2024, NPR released an article stated lead in the drinking water is still a problem in the U.S., especially in Chicago, because we were so poorly taught biology, anatomy, physiology, sciences. We don't understand that our behavior has a direct correlation with the environment that we're in. We're talking about breathing in particulate matter. One of the side effects of increased lead exposure is hyperaggression, impulsivity, the inability to model human behavior, which means feel empathy for other individuals, and decreased IQ levels. When you mix all of those together with guns, then you get Chicago. This is the same thing that they found in Cuyahoga County, which is what Cleveland is. Same thing they found in Flint. Same thing they found in Detroit. Same thing they found in a lead study that was done.
I did down here 9 years ago.
9 years ago, that Dream did. And it found that in the area that we call the quote unquote black area of St. Petersburg, particularly the south side, we have elevated lead levels in the piping that's used to transport water that's not just necessarily for drinking, but Jab, it's not safe to bathe in. And then you wonder where crash out culture comes from.
Yeah.
These are poisoned people. When they say, oh, it's the music, or it's irrational. No. This is biological. And the games that we play, when we play the games of forgetting how the environment infects us, literally.
That's crazy because we blame it on the music, but my era had Luke, who had to go to court to be able to say the things that he wanted to say.
Okay.
But we talk about the kids' music.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about Scarface.
Right now, you drive down 90% of the roads in St. Petersburg that are not a major road, you got to slow down for a hump. That was our work. That was us, because we ain't pulling over. We go take the police on the high speed, jump out. So now you got humps down the residential. These are effects from us. So I'm agree with you 100%. Like when you poison, we always say, "Oh, the kids is bad." No, they're being poisoned because they're no different from what we was going through. We had fluoride in our water.
Jab, give them a lit. How many times have our young people who've been in these situations and conflict resolution was needed, or court mediation was needed, how many times they ever got a lead test? How many times have they gotten a CBC? How many times these individuals been really given a physical test, not just a mental test, not just therapy, not just to sit down with somebody who don't understand where the hell they're from, but an actual test of the residence that they lived in? How many, King Jab, have black mold right now from Helene and Milton?
Even before that.
Yeah, before, exactly.
That's crazy you said that too, because I was thinking like, we have a large percent of our community right now living in mold conditions.
Yep.
Because you can't just cut the drywall out and dry a house out.
Yeah.
How many landlords didn't do that?
And they ain't got no, yeah, like we put a dehumidifier in there and call it a day.
Yeah.
It's not just a mental poison that's affecting this culture. It's a physical one too.
It's a physical, biological poison. There's no other way that you can explain crash out culture without even considering maybe these people have been ill affected by the environment that they live in, not socioeconomic, but the dang on dirt, the walls, the pipe, the water, the manganese. Man, come on.
So when I deal with the crash out culture, because we got 4 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Me dealing with the crash out culture and understanding everything that you're saying, my whole focal point on that is what happens after.
Go ahead.
And when I talk to these kids, shout out to the kids, man, crossing over, man. I'm gonna go back over there today. It'll be my last day with them. We've had an amazing time. The insights and feedback that I've gotten is amazing with them. They're very interactive, and they're kids that need to be loved. I feel blessed to do conflict resolution with them because, believe it or not, I tell them that they have to be emotionally intelligent for adults sometimes. And
man, say that again, King Jeff. Don't say that
Oh
again.
no, this time I'm kicking it to them.
Yeah, say that again.
Y'all
man.
gotta be emotionally intelligent for an adult sometimes. And this is the conversations that we're having.
Mm-hmm.
And even with the crash out, what happens next? Okay, you mad, you want to crash. You could be the one wind up with the halo on your head.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you in the car and you got two of your homeboys in there and I kill you, they charged with your murder.
First degree.
You in the car, y'all get into it with the police kill one of your homeboys, you're charged with his murder.
Electric chair.
Y'all running somebody's house. Somebody blow one of y'all head off. You're charged with murder.
Lethal injection, brother. Yes, sir.
And these are just instances where you crashing or you around somebody that want to crash.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you crash, is you ready to do that time? Me talking to the young men, I first class, I pulled my boxing gloves out. Hey man, who want to run a friendly fade? It was two young ladies put their hand up. None of the boys put their hand up. Pointed at them and say, "Oh, none of y'all ever go to jail." Because when you crash and you hit that compound as an adult at 18, is 94% of them. That's the PREA Act. They had to make a whole legislation around this because 94% of those kids that hit that compound as adults, once they turn 18, 94% of them are raped.
And it's not just like no juvie, it's not just no regular jail.
No, this is
We're
the
talking max security.
Yeah, this is regular compound. And anything about it, they're not gender specifying. So
your crash out.
Yeah, your crash out can cause you to really, really crash. Like, is you ready for that? Is you mad enough because dude done stepped on your shoes to go to OCI? Hey, man.
To end up in the same place where Ma'am Jamil Alameen is.
Yeah. Yep.
So we out of here. What you want to say before we leave, man?
Man.
That's my last thing. be ready to when you crash out.
Do it smartly.
It is the day after.
That's it. 99.1 FM, WJM, 99 Gems, the Bird, Carefest, the Radio, King Jab, the voice of the people. Tune in next week, same time, same channel for the best show. It has been King Jab, Dream the Jeweler, and myself, the intellectual gangster. I'll leave you with these words. Expand your gangster. Don't crash out, cash out. King Jab.
Hey, man. Live life. Enjoy life, because some people ain't wake up this morning. Be out of here, baby.
Anti-Travis.
You just took a shot at somebody.
9 Jams.
Gospel lovers, are you ready for some church? The Angels Gospel Show is back with a bang. Bringing to you gospel with live interviews, scriptures, inspirational topics,